Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. Hot. What can I do for you?
Hey, Romeo, I want your opinion. What is your opinion on catching your spouse with naked photos of other people in their phone? Not necessarily people that you know, but just, I don't know, famous people.
Famous people? Well, okay, hold on. Let me process this. Okay.
Stars.
Okay, so the guy has naked photos of other women on his phone. Now they're not necessarily people he can actually touch and feel. They're people that are out of his reach.
Yes. What is your opinion on that?
Well, he's married.
Yes.
And his wife
yes,
doesn't.
We're married.
I don't know. That's a good question.
How would you feel if it was vice versa?
Well, men are ugly. I don't care what anybody says. Men compared to women, good-looking men, fit men, hot men compared to hot women, there's no contest. Women are far more
attractive?
Yeah, far more. Men are ugly. I don't care how ripped they are. They're still ugly, okay? Compared to women. So that to me, that's different. Only in the same sense that I think women are smarter than that. I don't think most women are keeping pictures of pick your hottest actor and hat naked in their phone, I don't think women are that juvenile. I'd have to know why he was doing it, I guess. I mean, let me ask you
That's
this.
my same question.
Are the women...
Why?
Because he needs something to pleasure himself to when he's not at home? I don't know.
That's my same thought. I'm like, why?
Well, I mean, is his wife not giving him enough sex? I mean, is she not? I mean...
No, yeah, it's enough.
Okay.
So see, that's what's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't. I mean, do the women have the same features as his wife?
No, God, they look like Bakersfield tweakers.
But they're not local women.
No.
Are they Instagram women? Are they women? Are they all famous women?
No, it's just like random. It's like it looks more like an amateur porn star women.
Wow. I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't, unless does he have pictures of his wife naked?
Yes.
Then I don't know.
Weird.
Then I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna call and I'm gonna get his opinion.
Then I don't. Then I just don't know if you have a woman that's willing to do all of the things that you want, and you still need to have other than I don't know.
Then why? That's the question. Why?
And he's not cheating?
Nope.
Then I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. If you have one woman,
be a topic one day.
All right.
That should be one of your topics.
We'll try to find out. I'll try to find out for you. All right. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Wow. I'm kind of. That's the first time I've kind of been stumped on anything. If he's not cheating and he's not hooking up, I mean, maybe he's just a perv. I don't know. Maybe he likes looking at naked women. That's all right. 842-547-7. Anybody got an answer? It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So apparently a lady called up and she said that, I'm thinking it was her husband. Maybe I was confused. It was either her husband or she was asking me about guys having nude photos, married men having nude photos of just random women on their phones. Not, just naked women. And apparently I asked a bunch of questions. He's not cheating. He has pictures of his wife naked on his phone. Why does he need pictures of other women on his phone that are naked? That's a really good question. She says he gets enough sex. That's a great question, by the way. Why do you need pictures of naked women on your phone? If you're married and your wife does all of the things, if your wife sends you naked photos, why do you need pictures of other naked women? Let's say that's what you're into. Let's say you enjoy having naked photos on your phone, but if your wife's willing to do that, then why do you need other women? It's a good question. RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo. I think I can answer your question. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, my dad had a stack of Playboys, and my mom didn't seem to be bothered by it. Now, I don't know why that is, and it's just another version of that. I guess some guys like to look at naked women and, that's true. I want to say I remember, Playboy being a very popular magazine back in the day, and a lot of dads had them, and a lot of moms accepted it. They didn't hide them. I mean, they hid them from the kids, but they didn't hide them from their wives. So maybe the phone's just the digital version of the Playboy. So it's just a guy thing. I don't have naked photos of anything on my phone, So maybe you're right. Maybe it's just, but she sounded like she didn't like it, right? But she's accepting it, but she didn't like it, or she doesn't like it. Already 42547. I mean, why would you? Does your husband, how many of you out there, your husband has naked photos of just other women? Not even famous women, just other women on their phones. And I don't know. I think if your wife is sending you naked photos, why do you need naked photos of other women on your phone? That is a very good question. Already 42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a lady just called and she was talking about, I think it's her husband has naked photos of other women on his phone. And they're not like women that he knows. They're just women, I guess, that he finds on the internet. So it's not like it's naked women of his naked photos of his neighbor. But she said, so we asked all the questions. Does he gets enough sex? She'll send him nude photos, but for some reason he likes to, and she doesn't understand it. I don't necessarily understand it either. Good morning, Rob. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Ray to Rob here.
Hey, Rob. What's going on?
What's going on, bud? Hey, you know what? It might be one of those guys that might need that extra little help. Maybe like some foreplay before he even gets started. So that's probably why he asked him.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And maybe she doesn't do it for him. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Maybe that's it.
It's just a thought.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But I would think if she didn't do it for him, he would be cheating on her. But apparently, he's not. So I don't know. Okay.
That we know of, he's not. It hasn't got to that point. The truth came out yet.
Okay. Maybe you're right. I don't have an answer because I don't get it. So you might be right. All right, Rob. All right, brother.
Okay, I'm good, bro.
All right, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't know why. If according to her and her husband he likes to have naked photos of other women on his phone. But they're not. The weird thing is, I guess it's not the weird thing. I guess the thing that makes me think he's not a cheater is because it's not women that he can go meet. It's not like the neighbor down the street or the cashier at the store. It's just, women on the internet. Already 42547 Rome. Some dudes like to keep files. I have a buddy that has a locked file on his phone with hundreds of girls on girls videos. I think it's weird, but it's pretty common. Is it common? Is it common for men to keep videos and pictures of just, naked women or some sort of porn on their phone? I guess. Would you let your husband do that? It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a woman just called and she was asking me, I think it's her husband. I'm pretty sure it was her husband. He keeps photos on his phone, like nude photos of other women who are not famous women, not celebrities or anything like that, but just, I guess, women he finds on the internet. Random women? I don't know. She says he's not a cheater. She says that she even sends him naked photos so that he can have them to look at. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he would do that. I don't understand that. And now somebody just told me that's very common for men to have folders or files on their phones of either videos of women or naked or pictures of women. Is that common for a married man to do it though? I mean, I guess a single guy, some single guy, a single guy out running around. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. RD42547. Hey, Romeo, you said that woman is married. It's her husband. Don't you think that's a little disrespectful? Is that cheating because he has photos of other women on his phone? Well, if she doesn't like it, but she knows about it. That's the other thing. She's the one that called to tell us about her husband who's doing this, so she obviously knows what's on his phone. So, is it cheating? I don't know. I guess not if she knows about it. He's not hiding it from her. It's probably disrespectful if she doesn't like it, but I don't know. I didn't know that men do that. I don't do that. So I didn't know that there are men out there with just files and folders on their phones of women, whether they be Instagram or naked or whatever. Alright, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, I have a locked app of photos, but they're all of my own wife. But it's to remember the good old days because they are long gone. Well, that makes sense, right? Like I don't think anybody would argue or think it's weird for a husband to have naked photos of his wife, right? On his phone, in a folder, in a file. I think nobody's going to think that's weird, right? Or creepy. But for a husband to have photos of just women he finds on the internet and saves them, or videos that he saves on his phone, that's kind of weird, especially since his wife said she sends him naked photos so he can look at her. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I can't figure that one out. RD42547-7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So this is kind of crazy, right? Lady calls up, and I guess her husband likes to keep naked photos of other women on his phone. Now, apparently there's nothing wrong with their marriage, is what she said. According to her, nothing wrong with it. She even sends him naked photos, so he has naked photos of his wife on his phone, but she can't figure out why he has to do this. I mean, she knows about it, so obviously it's not, he's not hiding it, and she just doesn't get it. I don't get it either. I don't really understand it. Why do you, this is why I don't understand it, is the internet is forever. So why would you have to save something in a folder or a file? And now, people have texted me and said that they have folders and files on their phones right now of their wives sending them, risque or nude photos, which makes sense. Somebody else said that another guy has a file of just women, videos of women on his phone, but was he single or was he, it doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. Alright, 42547-7, but then somebody said that's common. It's common for a guy right now to have a folder or a file of naked women. There is so many with these Instagrams and Pornhubs, and it's not like there's not a lot of it out there, so it's real simple to get it. OnlyFans, things like that. But I don't understand why do you keep it on your phone? What that makes no sense to me. Especially if you're married. That's the other thing. If you have a wife and you're married, why you don't think that's disrespectful and wrong? I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. Already 42547-7, but to be honest with you though, somebody texted earlier that was talking about Playboy. Playboy was a girl magazine. Was a magazine with naked women in it. For those of you who don't know. But it also had articles in it. Had jokes in it. It was kind of a legitimate magazine that interviewed legitimate people and wrote legitimate articles, but it had naked women in it. Also, And guys had that. And that seemed to be pretty common back in the day. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, man. I think it's weird. I think it's weird. Why do you need to, if you're a married man, why do you need to walk around with photos with a file folder on your phone of naked women? I don't get that. And is it really that common for married men to do this? Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. All right, 842-5477. Oh, what'd you text me here? Hey, Rome, who do you got for tonight's game? Who plays tonight? It's Thursday Night Football? You got who does play? Oh, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos? Yeah. Oh, I don't see how. I don't see any way in hell that the Raiders can beat the Broncos. Can they? The Raiders suck. I mean, they're really, really bad. The Broncos are winning the division, aren't they? Aren't the Broncos number one in the division right now? Yeah, I don't know. Put your money on the Broncos. That's what I would do. The Broncos might actually embarrass them, to be honest with you. It might be over by halftime. I'm just saying. It might be over by halftime. Raiders. The silver and black, yeah, we suck. The LV Raiders don't do much. The silver and black, yeah, we suck. The LV Raiders don't do much. Damn, you guys suck. Raiders are back again. 2025, another losing season. Maybe Derek Carr can come back. Get your losers back on track. Silver and black, neon green. Seattle Seahawks seems to be your new team. Sounds like a loser's dream. What do you expect from a pathetic team? Silver and black, yeah, we suck. LV Raiders don't do much. Silver and black, yeah, we suck. LV Raiders don't do much. Ooh, silver and black, we suck. Got a new coach, yeah, he's old. What you gonna do with Pete Carroll? Looks like the Raiders are on a roll. At least the Raider fans are getting parole. Silver and black, yeah, we suck. LV Raiders don't do much. Silver and black, yeah, we suck. The LV Raiders don't do much. Ooh, yeah, we suck. Denver Broncos, LA Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl starters. Ooh, yeah, the Raiders suck. Silver and black, yeah, we suck. LV Raiders don't do much. Silver and black, yeah, we suck. LV Raiders don't do much. Ooh.
Okay, waking up with
Romeo.
Wake your ass up.
Yeah. Weekday mornings on Hot 94.
Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, R84254-777. Hey, Rome, I've heard you talk about cruises before and how much you like them. I want to take a cruise for my first time. What kind of cruise do you recommend? 3, 4, 6-day cruise? Also, which cabin do you recommend for the first timer? I'll be going by myself. Thank you. Well, it depends on what kind of cruise you're looking for. If you're looking for a party cruise, just a straight party as much as you can for 3 days, that's the 3-day cruise down to Mexico. If you're looking for a little bit more of a relaxed, laid back, you have a lot of time to sit around and wind and party, that's the 5-day. That's the one I would go. I would say 3 or 5, right? And you always want to try to get a middle cabin in the middle of the ship, kind of a little higher up, but a middle, and always get a balcony so you can sit out on the balcony with fresh air. If you're not, like I'm a little claustrophobic, so I have to get a balcony so I can sit out on the balcony with the fresh air. But yeah, middle of the ship, higher up. And like I said, if you want to party, just straight party, go for the 3-day. If you want to party and relax, go for the 5-day. Although a lot of people say go to the 3-day first, just because you can, so you can see how you like it. But I don't know. Those boats are pretty comfortable. All right, it's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. I want to talk about a buddy of mine. He was asking me about red flags between him and his wife. Now, him and his wife have been married for nearly 20 years. They've been married, right? And as far as I know, they're happily married. Now, he's like a lot of guys. You know, they get up early to go to work. He works out, you know. He's got a construction job or something like that. But he gets up early. So he's up at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, you know, getting ready to go to work. And I guess he says him and his wife stopped going to bed at the same time. Now, I know she has some sort of office job where she works. I think she goes in at 8, if I remember correctly, 7 or 8, something like that. So obviously there's a 3-hour time difference between when they head off to work. So he said that they used to go to bed at the same time. And now, or go to bed together, whatever that meant. And now he says he doesn't know what's going on, or if anything is going on, because now, you know, she goes to bed later than he does. But he has to get up earlier. So he thinks he just called to ask me if something was going on, if I thought that was a red flag. To be honest with you, I didn't even know that people went to bed together anymore. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was something your grandparents did, right? You know, because everybody has different schedules nowadays. Kids, when you got kids, different jobs, guys go to work earlier or later. I mean, the dynamic has changed to a lot, right? So what do you guys think? Do people still go to bed at the same time? RD4254 7 and I don't think it's a red flag. I think she just, I think they're just on different schedules. That's all. Even though he did say it's been a month or two, I think. This just started a couple of months ago. So this is fairly new. I guess that's why he's concerned about it. RD4254 7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a buddy of mine, he said him and his wife, I guess, recently stopped going to bed at the same time. So he gets up early though. He gets up about 3 or 4 in the morning. She doesn't, she starts at 8 or 9, something like that. So obviously they have hours between their schedules. So he goes to bed a little earlier than her. He said now they used to go to bed at the same time, but last couple of months she's been staying up later, which he doesn't really know if that's a red flag or not. I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, you guys have been married. You guys have been married for 20 years. 20 something years. I don't think it's a red flag. I think she's just staying up later. I mean, maybe she doesn't want to go to bed anymore at as early as you, right? I don't know. RD4254 7 would you send me here? Hey, Rome, she's just staying up later to watch the late night novellas. Well, maybe. I mean, these phones, maybe she's on her phone. Maybe she's scrolling on her phone. I mean, these phones keep you guys up as well. So I don't know. I just told them I don't think there's an issue. I think their marriage is still good. I don't think there's anything changed. I think she's just, In fact, I just assume people go to bed at different times. I mean, with the hectic lives that so many of you have, some of you go to work earlier than others. Some of you got kids to get up. Some of you got, moms and dads have different schedules. So I would just assume that you guys go to bed at different times. It never even occurred to me that married couples still even go to bed at the same time. Never would have occurred to me. RD4254 7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a friend of mine, he was talking to me the other day, and he was asking me about his wife. Him and his wife, we went to college together. So So I've known them a long time, but they've been married for about 20 years, I think. Something like that, 1980, something around there. And he was telling me recently they just started going to bed separately. Not separately, but at different times. They used to go to bed together, and he said the last couple of months that she has started going to bed later. But to be fair about the situation, he gets up early. I mean, he gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 3:30 in the morning, something like that. And she goes to work later than that. She's got a regular job. You know, she gets up at, or I don't know when she gets up, but she doesn't have to be work till 8 or 9, something like that. Some, you know, like an office type job. But he said the last couple of months they stopped going to bed at the same time. That doesn't seem odd to me. He thinks it's odd. But I mean, look at it like this. Here's how this was my first thought when he told me. Remember all your moms, your Mexican moms, remember how they made your dad tortillas, home fresh made tortillas every day before he went to work? And now does she even get up? She don't even make him lunch no more, right? After about 20 years, she stopped making those fresh homemade tortillas for him when he went to work. That's what I think about it. That's how I see it. I think, man, she wants to stay up later. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything going on. I think you've been together 20 years, probably longer you've been together, but you've been married, so she just wants to go to bed later. You know, she probably accommodated you while you were younger, in your younger years, just like the Mexican mom that accommodated her husband and made him tortillas every morning, fresh tortillas, got up when he got up to go to work to make the tortillas, and now she doesn't. Well, things change, you know? People get complacent over the years. I don't think it's a red flag. RD42547 Rome, yes, a major red flag. If going to bed together was something they've always done, unless their schedules change suddenly, then it might make sense. My husband's work schedule changed, and so did my sleep schedule along with his, just so we make sure we go to bed together, regardless of the work schedules changing. I honestly didn't even know that married couples went to bed together anymore. I honestly didn't know that. Throw me outside 94.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. People still going to bed together? I mean, not going to bed together at the same time. Husbands and wives go to bed together at the same time. I thought that was, once women really started working, I just assumed that was a thing of the past, right? Because you have different schedules. How can you go to bed at the same time if you have different schedules? You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, 42547. Good morning, Howard. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo. What are we talking about this morning?
Oh, a friend of mine is worried that him and his wife stopped going to bed together at the same time, that something's going on.
Good God Almighty. I don't go to bed same time as my husband. What the heck?
Yeah, I didn't think anybody did. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest with you.
me neither. When that started happening, then something wrong. We about to die? Is that what's happening? We going to bed together? We about to die?
That's awesome.
Oh, my God. But that's all. I just had to call.
All right. Thanks for calling. Bye. I mean, I figure, people in marriage, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not like the old days when, the wife stayed at home and the husband went to work, and so they go to bed together at the same time. I just assumed, everybody has a job in the house. Everybody's got things to do at the house, and some husbands and wives get up earlier than other husbands and wives, so they don't go to bed at the same time because of the different schedules in their lives. But somebody said it's a red flag. I didn't realize that. I mean, oh. All right, 842-547. I mean, I told them not to worry about it. I mean, things change, especially over decades. Things change. RD42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1. The rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So, buddy of mine, I guess he's a little concerned, I guess. Him and his wife been married around 20 years or so. I think they might have been married longer than that. But he was asking me if it was a red flag that they stopped going to bed together at the same time. Now, mind you, this happened a few months ago, I guess. And I don't know if it's all the time. But, she has a job, he has a job, they get up at different times. I can understand why she might go to bed later than you or you earlier than her. I mean, just because it's a change, I don't think it's a change that means something's wrong. Good morning, Now. What's going on?
Morning, Romeo.
Hey, what up?
Hey, man. My wife and I, we have the same situation, man. But, I drive a truck, and I have to be at my work at 4:15. My wife starts work at 8.
Okay.
She stays up, watches her, Dateline, the pre-recorded shows.
Oh, yeah.
But not only that, too, I pick up my grandson. She spends time with her grandson. We cook dinner. So she stays up late to clean the kitchen, and I go to bed about 7:30. She goes to bed at 10 o'clock. So, man, I wouldn't worry about anything. And then with this daylight savings thing, even she said that it's gonna mess her up, or she's been going to bed, hours early just to get used to it, just to adapt to all this, But
that's funny. All right, man. Thanks for calling. I mean, I just figure people have different schedules. That's why I never even thought people still did go to bed together. To be honest with you. All right. Go to bed at the same time. All right, 42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a friend of mine, he was asking me about him and his wife. They've been married for a while. I think 20 years or so. And he says they stopped, last couple of months, she stopped going to bed at the same time he does. Now, he gets up far earlier than she does, a couple of hours earlier than she does. Need to go to bed at the same time, but he was wondering if there's something going on in their marriage. And I was thinking, I don't know. I mean, I think that she doesn't want to go to bed at the same time, I think is all it is. I don't know that it's really that big of a deal, to be honest with you. Hey, Rome, everybody's got different schedules, right? All right, 42547-7, Rome. The only time my husband and I go to bed together is when it's family nap time on his days off, which is usually around 1 or 2. Oh, 1 or 2. My husband works midday shifts because he's an executive regional chef for a restaurant here in town, so he gets off between 8 or 10:30. I start getting our son ready for bed around 7. Okay. That's what I mean. That's why I say I don't know that it's really weird for couples to not go to bed at the same time. It just, you have different schedules. All right, 42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. People going to bed together at the same time, right? Married couples, do they still go to bed together at the same time? I don't know. I didn't know people did that. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Coronavirus stalker.
Hey, what's going on?
Are you talking about the different times for beds and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, me and my husband, we do get different schedules, but I'm like transitioning to my mornings for work. But yeah, we go to sleep at different times. There's times where I'll even sleep in the living room because me and him, we big. We don't even fit in the bed together.
Oh God.
We don't even fit in the bed together. So most of the time, the only time we probably sleep together in bed is, it's like when I'm trying to get some or we're getting some. And then other than that, if I shoot it and boot it, and I go to the living room or something. Because we don't fit. We're big. We don't fit in the bed together.
Well, get a bigger bed.
Don't we get a king? We could just roll around everywhere.
Yes, get a king.
All right.
Get out of here. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Man, Romeo, I wish I can go to bed whenever I want.
Okay.
My wife got me on a very strict, boom schedule. So when I come home, I look for all the signs. If it's like that lady said, 7 o'clock, and she's putting the kids to sleep, I know what time it is. But also, she's very, she's mean sometimes. Because, if I'm in my garage doing something, she's like, hurry up, come to bed.
So you have
I don't have all
so
night.
you have to go to bed at the same time because of sex?
I have to go to bed for the sex. It's boom boom time,
Oh, now
and
you
I
just,
know it.
See, now you just sound like a jackass calling and acting like you're so much better than everybody else's relationship.
Their wives ain't putting it
Yeah,
down.
you see.
I'm not a jackass.
You and Ruben should get together and talk about how great you guys are.
I'm just saying.
Good morning, Hal. What's going on? Oh, see, there we go. All right, yeah. Just called it what? Okay, you have to go to bed because my wife wants to have sex every night. Yeah. All right, whatever. All right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So, we're talking about going to bed together, about husbands and wives, couples still going to bed together at the same time every night. I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it was a thing in the 50s, but now that women work, men work, they got kids running around, you got different schedules happening. I mean, it would make sense that men and women, married couples, don't go to bed together at the same time. There's just too much going on in life, right? Apparently, my buddy's finding that out right now because him and his wife, I guess she stopped going to bed with him, and he gets up early, like 3 a.m. I mean, come on, man. But they've been married. They've been going to bed together, according to him, a long time, 20 years. And now the last few months, she stopped going to bed as early as he does. Somebody said, hey, Rome, she's avoiding him. I wonder why she would be avoiding him. I don't think they're having any marital problems. I mean, I just heard his side of the story. So you think that's it? She's avoiding him? Maybe. Maybe you're right. All right, 842-547-7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo. All right. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo?
What up, brother?
Hey, well, it depends, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a different sleep schedule, too, as well, because I'm barely getting off of work right now. She's going to take the car, go to work, and then, like, when we get our days off, you know what I mean? Yeah, we kind of go to sleep, but there's even days that I go to sleep, you know what I mean? I go to sleep, like, at 8 o'clock sometimes at night because of how tired I am because I work night shifts.
Okay.
So it all depends, you know what I mean? It depends on the work schedule and the sleep schedule, you know what I mean?
I think my buddy's just flipping out. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he is. You know what I mean? It's normal, you know what I mean? Because that's how it goes.
Well, I always look at it like this. 2 ways. Like, remember when, I always say this, when you had a young wife, she'll get up in the morning and make her husband lunch, and then after about 20 years or 10 years, that stops. That's just life. That's just what happens. Things change.
I pack my own lunch.
But you have kids. All of a sudden she's not just looking after her husband. She's got kids and she's got her own job, and things just change. I mean, it happens. But
yeah, things change, man. She gets off. Look, she gets off work. She gets off work right now, like around maybe 4:30 or something like that. Yeah. And then comes straight home, cooks, makes dinner for all of us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Cleans up and does all that. Sure. I come home and I just go straight to sleep. I don't have to do nothing.
I used to love working the night shift. I used to work from, what did I work? I worked from 6. What did I work from? Till 6 in the morning, something like 10 to 6 or something. I used to love it. I used to love working overnight.
10 to 7. I do 10 to 7.
Yeah, I think I used to work 10 to 7 or something. I was either something, maybe. Yeah, I think it might have been like a 10 to 6 or 9 to 6 or something, but I loved it. I used to love working overnights. It's great. Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I used to love the night shift. Oh, man. RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo. My parents may go to bed at the same time, but they go to sleep at different times. Well, that's what I'm talking about, going to bed at the same time. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. Hold on, let me see what my boy said. He said, hey, bro, I get up at 2:15 every morning, so I'm in bed by 8. So I definitely don't expect my wife to go to bed that early. We have 3 teenagers at home still, so she's up late every night helping those bloodsuckers. Oh, dang, big boy, you get up early. I was just telling him right now, you get up at 2:15. When you get up that early to go to work, you still have time to go get you a bacon-wrapped hot dog after the bar closes on your way in. Damn, that's early. That's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, what's going on?
99.9%, we always go to bed almost together, Rome, at the same time.
Of course you do.
I'm not going to bed at no 8 o'clock, bro. I get up every day at 4 in the morning, and I guarantee you I don't go to bed between 11 and 1 o'clock in the morning.
11-1.
Yep, you know what I mean? No problem going to bed at 1 and getting up at 4:30 ready to rock and roll.
All right, Ruben. You and Raider Dave should hang out.
You know, hey, nah, come on, bro. I can't hang out with that guy.
Well, he was just bragging about how him and his wife makes him go to bed every night at her time so he can have sex. So, I mean,
Rome, we just wrap it up. By the time we're done, we're wrapped up, ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? But you know, I tell people, you know, you got to get. They say, you got to get your 10 hours, whatever, of sleep. Man, Rome, when I die, nobody gonna wake me up. You know what I mean? Nobody gonna knock on my couch and say, "Hey, bro, get up."
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna enjoy life, and I'm gonna sleep as less as possible as I can, so I can live double my life.
All right, Ruben.
Yep,
Sounds
I'll sleep
good.
all I need when I die, Rome.
What is wrong with you, Ruben?
Hey, you could say you know, Rome. We'll party till 2 a.m. I'm up at 5, ready to rock and roll.
Well, that's different, but yeah, I get that. All right.
But yeah, I don't sleep much, but yeah, I don't need to be, you know what I mean? So no matter by 11 o'clock, the old lady's already tired anyway, so you know what I mean?
All right.
So,
all right, Ruben. All right, man.
Later, bro.
Yeah, I guess. Well, there you go. See, Raider Dave and Ruben need to be friends. Apparently they have the similar lifestyles. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know people. I just figured, you know, husbands and wives, they have different schedules, so they go to bed at separate times. I didn't know that, you know, that was a big deal. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, already 42547-7. Hey, Romeo, what did you send me here? I wanted to ask you if you think it's okay for my son. He's an adult. He orders food and doesn't ask anyone, especially his siblings. Okay. So give me just a little bit more information. You have an adult son who still lives at home, and you also have other children that live at home, and he'll order food and not ask anybody if they want anything. Yeah, I think he's a selfish, you know what, is what I think. Who does that? I mean, you know, like I'll be home. I'll even be at somebody else's house and order something and ask if everybody wants something, if anybody wants anything, you know? Like, yeah, that's just what do you mean? What is wrong with him? How did you raise that kid? That's just ridiculous. No, he should absolutely, if he's ordering food, ask everybody in the house if they want something. That's just considerate and loving. What kind of jackass son do you have? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo, I just love listening to your show, and I see why you get a lot of listeners, because you got clowns like Ruben and Raider Dave and Seahawk Lou that keep everybody listening and laughing. Yeah. Those clowns, yeah. They're all, yeah. 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 Okay. Thanks. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, good morning. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben, what's up, man?
Man, haters gonna hate Rome. You want to call us clowns or whatever, but at least we call and we let it be known who we are and not hide behind no text message. That's a sucker type that hides behind a text message. You know what I mean? At least we call and we're known for, you know what I mean? We know. You see us out, you know who we are. We're not hiding behind a text message.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So sorry, suckers.
All right. Later.
Later.
Oh, that's hilarious. RD42547-7. What did you send me here? Somebody send me some text message. Let's see, Rome. My parents raised us to not even come home with leftovers if we didn't have enough for our siblings. No, I don't think he's coming home with leftovers. I think he's ordering food. I see what you're saying, but he actually orders food at home. This is the message I got. Hey, Rome, I wanted to ask you if I think it's okay for my son. He's an adult. He orders food and doesn't ask any of his anyone, or especially his siblings, if they want anything. So he's sitting at home ordering Grubhub, ordering something and not asking if somebody else wants anything. And you said, let's see, my parents raised us to even us not even to come home with leftovers if we didn't have enough for our 5 siblings. Well, there you go. I mean, that's yeah. I think that's just a selfish move. You're just a selfish jackass at that point. Alrighty, 42547-7. It's Romeo outside 94.1. Valley, it's Romeo. What was I talking about? Oh, the lady who called and said, what do I think about her grown son, her adult son, ordering food and not asking anybody in the house if they want anything, especially the siblings, right? Yeah, that's just a jackass move. I mean, what kind of kid did you raise? No respect? No, concern for other people? Hey, Rome, we all grown. We all grown now and bought houses on the same block next to each other. When one of us orders a pizza, we all ask if anyone wants some, even though we're in our own homes. That's what I'm saying, man. That's just what people do, out of consideration. The holidays are coming. I got to go spend some time at my mom's house. My brother's going to be there. My sister's going to be there. If somebody's going to go eat something, hey, anybody want anything? I'm about to cook. I'm about to do this. I'm about to heat up that. I'm about to go somewhere. Anybody in or out? It's that simple. That just shows you love the people you know. All right. And he's a grown man at home. Kick his ass out. Tell him to go live somewhere else. Hey, Rome, I think context matters, Rome. My son the other day did the same thing, but he's 19 with a job that's part-time and going to college full-time. What kind of parent would ask him to buy a grown-ass parent some food when he probably barely has enough in the account? That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about who's paying for the food. We're talking about just asking. And my son is one of the kindest people in the world. I think it should be flipped, and the parents should be embarrassed if the... Now, see, that's where you're totally wrong. It's not about buying the food. It's about asking if somebody wants something, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be, all three of us are adults. And when one says, hey, we're going to get something, my mom's going to be like, I'll pay for it. Or my dad's going to be like, I'll pay for it. And we can all afford it. But she didn't say buy everybody food. She said, if you're ordering food or he's ordering food, you should at least be asking. If I come to you, if we're sitting at the house and I go, hey, anybody want anything? Yeah, you got to put in on it. I'm not buying it for everybody. I might be. It depends on what it is, but that's all I'm saying. So, no, you're wrong. Hey, Rome, poor guy. Poor guy, Ruben. He should be happy he's in your Fave 5 and talk of the town. He needs to embrace it and not get so mad. We should all vote for him to be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smartest man in Kirk County. Oh, that's a person who said, I love your show, Romeo. I love listening to Ruben and Raider Dave. Yeah, the problem about Ruben and Raider Dave is they got that machismo going on, so they're always the man, They can never be embarrassed, and everything's always just 100% with them. Great. Nothing embarrassing ever happens to them, so they got to tell you about it and brag about it. Seahawk Lou's just a dumbass. But he knows it. It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? How you doing, big dog?
What up, brother?
Hey, man, it's Jeremy the Eagle guy.
Oh,
hey,
what's up, man?
Just a couple of things, man. One with the Raiders thing. Like I said, I'm almost 40 years old and listened to you for years. You know what? Everyone can hate on the Raiders about how they act or their past or whatever, but a lot of these dudes are right. At least we know they're fans. They never back down. They're always supporting their team, whether they're up or down, and they don't hide about it. I got to give them that, right off the gate. Second thing, the whole thing going with the kids, look, every race has their thing. Every culture has their own way of doing things, but it is common courtesy, man. Yeah. I think if you're going to bring some food, ask the fam, hey, man, I got some leftovers. Do you want me to get somebody? Has everyone eaten? I don't know, something. But to make them pay and put it on them to pay, that's
no, you don't put it on. No, you don't. That's not the conversation. The conversation wasn't, though, this adult kid needs to pay for his siblings. But the
Yeah.
adult kid needs to at least ask. I mean, that's just if you and I were sitting at a bar and I went to go grab a sandwich, I would ask you if you want one, even if I didn't know you. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go grab some. Or it's common courtesy when you're around people, especially in your house. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
it's ridiculous. It's crazy. All right, man. Thanks for calling.
It is, man. You have a good day, big dog.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about, though. We didn't ask. She's not saying her adult son. You're an adult kid that still lives at home, man. Do we want to start talking about that? But you don't have enough common courtesy to order something and just ask? Nobody said you had to pay for it. That's not what the text messenger was saying. Okay? Just have the common courtesy to ask. That's what we're talking about. All right, 842-54-77. Yeah, that's just crazy. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, Ron, don't be lying. If you ask us what we want to eat, you're going to pay for it, bro. So, you ask. You know how we do it. So even when we go places, hey, you guys want a beer? Hey, how many people want a beer? You know what I mean? And we go pay for it, But with kids, I mean, come on, dude. You got to be some kind of other person to, not to, bring something home for the kids. I raised my 3 oldest to know that if there are other kids at the house, because they had stepbrothers and sisters, that when I took them home and we stopped at McDonald's or something, they had the cup. I even tell them, okay, drink what you can, but leave the cup in the car because it's not fair because they didn't get nothing.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean? So I've always done that, and my kids are always they learn on their own to do that.
That's kind of funny.
Ask who's around if they want something, and you know what I mean. But when I take you home, when they were with me on my weekend, I would always tell them, girls, leave your cup in the truck.
That's funny.
All they have to do is see that McDonald's cup, and they're little kids. They want it too.
Yeah, I get it. That's hilarious.
But you know what's wrong. But hey, I don't do everything right. I'm 80%, bro. I'm okay. I do wrong things too. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't gonna brag about no wrong things. Come on, man. I'm a Cowboys fan, not a Raider fan. We don't brag about stuff going to prison and stuff like that, bro. Come on.
Hell no. All right.
Later.
42547. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah. By the way, that's common. Just so you guys know, that is very common for a father, or mostly fathers, when they pick up their kids for the weekend, or they pick their kids up and they have other step siblings at home. And a father will do that. Buy the kids something and then say, no, leave it in the car because I don't want your step siblings to feel like they missed out. Now, they'll do that. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, let me read you this. It says, hey, Rome. Hey, what's up, Rome? How's it going, man? I'm dealing with, and I need a little help, so it's going to be a simple solution. So I just found out that one of my homeboys has been messing around with this girl, and he's been keeping her kind of in the closet, not really letting anyone see her, know about her, or anything. Well, recently I was just out having some drinks with a few buddies from work, and I ran into him. He was with a secret lover, I should call it. And as soon as I see her, I noticed it was our homie's fiance, who he is going to be marrying in March. So I kind of questioned my boy, like, what's going on there? And he told me that they've been seeing each other for probably about 4 months now. And they don't know how to tell my other boy. And there's a possibility that she could be pregnant, Rome. What do you think of this? Okay, my first question is, who's the baby? Whose baby is it? If she's been cheating on her fiance with if she's been cheating on her fiance with your other homie, whose baby is it? First of all. Second of all, do I just say blanket and tell my boy, or do I let them handle it regardless? My boy, whether I tell him or they tell him, he might low-key hurt this dude. What do you think, bro? Well, it's very simple to me. You guys know how I feel about cheating. I think it's absolutely the worst thing you can do to somebody, So I'll snitch on you. And I've been telling you guys that for decades. I will snitch on you. I don't even care if I don't even know you. But if you're cheating and I know about it, I will tell. I have no problem snitching whatsoever. And people will say, well, Romeo, aren't you afraid you might lose a friend? No, I don't want that as my friend. I don't want a cheater as my friend like that. No. And so what I say you do is tell your friend. Tell your friend that he's being cheated on by your other friend. Okay? And there's two reasons why. One, because do you really want that friend do you really want the cheater as a friend? Right? Do you really want that? Who knows? If he's going to do that to one of your friends, who says he won't do it to you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you snitch. You snitch, and you do it right now. All right? All right, 842-547-7. And the other thing is, what was my other point? Maybe I only have one point. You know, who cares? Your boy needs to know. He's supposed to marry some girl in March. He has no idea he's being played, you know, by her, and she might be pregnant. Oh, hell no. No, you need to tell him right now. In fact, call him right now. All right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, so I got this from a guy. He's got a little dilemma. I guess one of his friends has a fiance. Okay, so I guess he has a friend who's been hanging out with this woman who nobody has met yet in their friend group, kind of keeping her a secret. Well, he accidentally, I guess he happened to run into the friend, okay, with the girl that he's keeping a secret, right? Well, it turns out the reason he's keeping her a secret is because the girl is actually the fiance of another friend, right? So now he doesn't know what to do. So he knows one friend is being cheated on by the other friend, fiance, okay? So he's asking me what I think, and she could possibly be pregnant. So I don't know whose baby that is. So you got homeboy number one, who's got a fiance, and homeboy number two, who's cheating with said fiance. Okay, he was asking me what I thought, and he thinks that his boy's going to be crushed when he finds out his fiance's cheating on him, especially even more because it's with another friend, right? So, yeah, you got to tell him immediately. I would. Who cares? What? I mean, he says, "Oh, okay, one friend might beat up the other friend, but you know, well, you shouldn't have cheated with his girl." I mean, what the hell? They should have been honest with him, right? I think cheating is despicable. So, yeah, you got to tell your friend. I know it's going to crush him, but you know, at least you can be there for him. Now you're a better friend. You're a better friend for telling him that you ran into the guy's fiance and this other guy. You're a better friend for that, you know? All right, 842-547-7, Rome. You know, better tell your friend that's not okay. Yeah, you got to tell him. What'd you say, bro code for sure? No, it's not no bro code. Bro code, you know what bro code is? Bro code is for idiots that can't get women. That's what bro code's for, okay? Guys that know how to get women, we don't have a bro code, okay? A bro code is for guys that's tired of going home alone because he has friends that know how to get women, okay? RD4254-7-7. Bro code's stupid. Hey, Ron, that cheater ain't really your friend. He started coming around recently from one of our other boy. Oh, wait, what's going on? This is the same guy? Oh, the cheater ain't really our friend, Rome. He started coming around recently from one of our other boys. But there is only 3 of us, and he is the 4th wheel. This fool ain't our boy. Well, then why are you asking me the question? If he's not really your boy, the cheater, why would you ask me what you should do? You should tell your friend immediately. So I just called him my boy, and he wants to set up this dude and his fiance to catch them. Well, yeah, you got to get real evidence. Obviously, you didn't video or take pictures, right? But yeah, you got to. You gotta protect your friend, man. All right. 842-547-7. But you guys know me. I mean, I'm different than you guys. I think cheating is absolutely despicable, and I will snitch on people I don't even know, bro. If I'm sitting somewhere and I see it happen, I'll snitch on you. I don't care. Throw me on Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. So a guy hit me up. He said one of his friends is being cheated on. I guess the friend's fiance, is messing around with some other dude who's new to the group. He didn't know what to say, what to do, and she might be pregnant. Yeah. So, what do? You snitch. You tell your boy, hey, your girl that you're supposed to marry next year is cheating on you right now with this cat, and then you work it out. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, wrong. What it do?
What up, brother?
Hey, man, bro code is when you tell your partner what you know about it.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You don't leave your partner out of it. You tell him what's going on. That's what the code is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's violating if you know something and you don't spread that information.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That's a real problem right there because that means that's not really your partner.
But what if you got? So even if you got two friends and one's doing the other one dirty in the way that this guy's cheating, you still need to tell that guy. You still need to tell the guy he's being cheated on, right?
Yeah, they gotta know. Everybody gotta know what's going on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if not, it's gonna be a bigger problem for everybody. I know if I found out that you knew and you didn't say nothing, we got a problem now.
Well, and who wants that kind of guy as a friend? If he can cheat on one friend, he's going to cheat on you. Who wants that clown in your group?
100%, man.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Loyalty is a premium that not everybody can afford.
Well, that's because everybody's insecure and they think the more friends you have, the more secure you are in your own life and how much better of a person you are as opposed to having just a couple of good friends that,
Yeah, it all depends on the quality of your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to know everybody.
That's not what's
nothing.
Social media has changed that for everybody. You know,
you got people that communicate with each other that never even met.
There's some dude in Australia is telling you something, and you give a damn what that person thinks. You have lost your damn mind. Exactly. All right, man.
You gotta go.
Thanks for calling, man. All right, 4254777. Yo, Rome. Hey, the question: do you consider work wives and husbands a form of micro cheating, or is that a normal thing? Micro cheating? There's no such thing as micro cheating. Cheating is cheating. You're either a cheater or you're not. There are no degrees to cheating, okay? Cheating is cheating. You know why it's funny that you asked me this question, though, because the only person that believes there are degrees to cheating are the ones that have been cheated on and decide they're going to stay with this cheater, and so they got to justify it in their own head, their logic and their decision. Okay, cheating's cheating. There are no degrees to it. You either cheat or you don't. It's that simple. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. And yes, micro husbands and wives or work husbands and wives. You don't even understand how many of you are being cheated on right now. What time is it? Okay, it's after 9. How many of you are being cheated on right now because either your husband or your wife is having an intimate conversation with somebody of the opposite sex at work, and you have no idea what's going on, but yet, it's micro cheating. It's the work wife. Yeah, is it still the work wife when they're sleeping together, or is that cheating? Yeah, all right, you guys don't know. Throw me outside 94.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. This whole thing of bro code or cheating or whatever. Yeah, when it comes to cheating, do you snitch? I would, 100%. Somebody said, Rome, that was funny. Rome, you said you'll snitch. You said I'll snitch on you even if I don't know you. I will. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hi, good morning, Rome. I agree with you.
What's that? Hello? Okay. Is your phone cutting out? What you got, AT&T? What's going on?
I just wanted to say I agree with you 1,000%.
Well, anybody who doesn't agree with what I say as it pertains to cheating is just a jackass. I mean, you're just a pathetic human being. Because cheating is the worst thing that you could do to somebody, and it could really cause them mental issues.
Oh, yeah, definitely. One of my really good friends, I grew up with this girl. She's been a close friend of mine for years, was cheating on her husband. And her daughter, who was 11 years old, knew that the cheating was going on. It destroyed her.
Yeah.
And her own mother told her husband. that she was cheating on him. And she was devastated. She was like, Mom, you're supposed to have my back, just no matter what. No, I'm sorry. I'm one of those moms, too, who doesn't advocate. If my child's doing something wrong, whether it's commit a crime or something even more horrific like cheating, I think I would do the same thing. So I think it's
I'm just gonna say this: the way now, maybe it's the connection, but what I just heard from you is, if my kid's knocking over a liquor store, I might back them up, but if they cheating, I'm snitching.
Oh no, total opposite. Like if you commit a crime, I'm telling on your ass.
That's hilarious. All right. Hey, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. I'm just saying the way she worded that, that's what it sounded like to me. Yeah, I'm snitching on you. I don't care. All right, 842-5477. That's, in fact, it's happened. I've seen it happen at a party. Some guy's at a party, his wife's at home with the kids, and he's over here trying to hit on somebody else and call them out on it, bro. I don't know who you are, but your wife's sitting at home with your kids. I don't even know. This just, cheating's despicable, and you should be snitching. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD4254777. So a guy texted me, and he said he's got 3 friends, and I guess a 4th friend, right? Well, one of the friends, the new addition to the group, the 4th friend, apparently has been sleeping with one of his friends' fiance. So she might be pregnant. He's been cheating for about 4 months. He didn't know what to do. You tell the friend. I don't care if they're both your best friends from middle school. The one who's cheating is a bad friend. And you need to tell the other friend he's being cheated on. No matter how close you are, I don't care who it is, man. You need to snitch on everybody when it comes to cheating. RD4254777. Hey, Rome, have you ever caught one of your friends cheating? No, I have not. But then again, I'm not out looking, and I would assume my friends know me well enough that if they're going to cheat, they're not going to go somewhere I'm at, because I'm not looking. Somebody just said, Rome, you should start an agency to catch cheaters. See, that's the thing, though. I'm not going out looking. I'm not leaving my house to go catch you cheating. But if I run into you and you're cheating on your spouse or your wife or your husband or whoever, yeah, I'll snitch on you without a doubt. But I'm not getting in my car and trying to find you. I'm not doing all that. But I will snitch if I see you. So, yeah, no. But no, I never... my friends are funny. One of my friends actually told me, because my friends all know that I will snitch on them, and I don't care. If you're that despicable, I don't need you as a friend, to be honest with you. One of my friends told me, hey, man, if you ever catch my wife cheating, don't ever tell me, okay? I said, okay. Now, him I won't tell. RD4254777, whatever. But, yeah, you got to snitch on a cheater. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. All right, so a guy texted and said one of his boys is being cheated on. His fiance, they're supposed to get married in March, apparently, is cheating with another friend of his. Now, we came to find out that there's 3 guys. This guy who's cheating with the fiance, I guess, is kind of new to the group. Another friend brought him into this group. So he's not as close. Now, we just found that out a few minutes ago, okay? He didn't lead with that. So this pertains to that. Hey, bro, the guy that wrote in is the real jackass. His boy is getting cheated on, and the other guy is an outsider, but he chooses not to tell his homeboy that is his friend. I mean, yes, you told me before you told your friend that this guy who's new to the group, I don't know how close he is with you guys now, but he's new to the group. And when did he get to the group? If he's been cheating with the fiance for 4 months, how long has he been around your group? So, yeah, I wouldn't call him a jackass. I mean, it's still tough to tell somebody. It's not easy to tell somebody they're being cheated on because it's devastating, right? And you have no idea if they're going to believe you or not. You have no idea if they're going to turn on you because they don't want to believe it, and they'll just accept the fact that they're being cheated on. And their embarrassment factor. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into it. So, me, I just don't care. If I see that you're being cheated on, and I tell you, and you don't side with me, I don't care because I don't need you as a friend that bad. You know what? If you're not gonna accept my, if you're not gonna accept me helping you out, and you're gonna blame me, I don't give a damn. Go back to the girl that's cheating on you. Go back to the guy that's cheating on you. I'm sure it's gonna work out great. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, what's going on?
Yeah, man, that's kind of a sticky situation, man, because then you got, some guys can't handle, well, let's say it's a guy and you snitch on him, it could get kind of messy, man. What if he starts wanting to, hurt you or, for saying something, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard, bro, that's a very sticky situation,
Well,
some guys are just idiots and they don't care, and then you just went and snitched on them. I mean, I personally would. If that's my homie right there and I see that his old lady's behind his back messing around and stuff, I'm going to say it because that's my boy, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But at the same time, you don't know what that other guy's thinking either,
What other guy? The cheater or your boy?
The cheater or no, not my boy. I know my people would be thankful. Well, my people would be thankful because that's what we do.
Sure.
But you always got to think about the other person's mentality at that point. You know what I'm saying, or whatever it may be. But you just got to be careful, man. Me personally, unless it's like a really, really, really good friend of mine, I've known him forever. I just stay in my lane, man.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get it, but it's just cheating's way worse, man. You got to do the right thing. When it comes to there's certain things you got to do the right thing, and when it comes to cheating, nobody likes to be sitting at home not knowing they're being cheated on. Then they feel they're just embarrassed and they're disrespected and they feel awful. There's no way. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do, but I couldn't live like that.
You got to remember, it's not like it was back in the days. Everybody's ready to pull out a gun. Everybady's ready to hurt somebody.
Nah.
It's not like it used to be, man.
I don't know where you live, but I don't see all that. I don't know.
Well, I'm Bakersfield. I live right here with you in Bakersfield, man. What do you mean, man? It's crazy.
All right. Well, hey. All right, man. 842-547. I don't know. I think that, you guys are going to not like this, a lot of you, but I think all of you who think like that are wrong. I don't believe the world's coming to an end. I still have faith in people, and I'm still going to live my life like that. And I know it sounds, you go, oh, Romeo, you're a Hallmark movie right now. I kind of am. I mean, I realize I'm not stupid. I'm not naive about what the world is or what's going on, but I still believe in people. And I would be more concerned about what's going to happen to my friend when he finds out he got cheated on and I didn't tell him than I would about this other guy and his feelings and what he's going to do. Okay? I'd be more concerned about my friend or the person being cheated on. It's boy, I wish I could tell you some stories that I just can't tell you. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, good morning. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo?
What up, brother?
Hey, I'm calling about the cheating stuff.
Yeah.
I think homeboy needs to just go ahead and tell him. Who cares what his homeboy's gonna think? Just tell him, be honest, and just get it over with. And whatever the aftermath results in, then you know what? Screw it. Don't be his friend or be his friend, whatever.
That's what I say.
He needs to just go and tell him. Who gives a damn?
That's what I would do. I see what happens. So yeah.
Exactly. Now, whether he appreciates you for telling him, that's a whole different story.
I know. But either way, whether you lose a friend because you snitched on him, or whether you lose a friend because you told him how he's being done dirty, that you don't need those people in your life then. If they're going to turn on you, then who cares? All right.
Exactly. And that says a lot about the person, too.
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't have a more logical reaction towards that and they don't thank you for it, at least, well, then that's not a good person. It's not a good friend either.
Exactly. All right, man. Thanks for calling. Hey.
All right, Romeo.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, Romeo, all that end of the world talk is bogus, man.
Yeah, I know.
When the Mayan calendar came to an end, Raider Dave went and took out a big old loan. Because I was like, the world's going to end. I ain't got to pay it back. and I'm still in debt. I'm still paying these bastards because of this false world coming to an end. So yeah.
Well, there you go.
Messed up.
All right. Yeah, it's not. It's not. AI's not going to take over the planet. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not going to come back from the future to kill Sarah Connors. We're not going to have to fight robots. None of that's going to happen. Okay, it's all, you know. If anything, robots have already taken over the planet because of how mesmerized you are by your phones. Okay, so calm down, everybody. People are still good, and at the end of the day, I think people will still do the right thing. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1.